we've reached Rising Faith Forever Tarot Readings. This is going to be a reading for Aquarius! Happy birthday to some of the Aquariuses out there. I know it is your birthday. We're going to light some sage. It might not be your birthday today, or it may be your birthday today, but regardless, it's your birthday season. It's your birthday month. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. We're gonna party like it's your birthday. We're gonna drink Bacardi because it's your birthday. We're gonna do it all because it's your birthday. We're gonna sage smoke the cards because it's your birthday. We gotta make sure they're clear from all the bad energy because it's your birthday. We just did Capricorn. Now we're gonna do you. All right, Aquarius. I hope that I feel so silly today. I hope you guys like that. Anyway, moving on. Sometimes I sit staring out my window, watching the world pass me by. Yeah. Sometimes I think there's nothing to live for. I almost break down and cry, but then I see my baby so deadly. I'm not crazy. It all makes sense when I look into your eyes. Oh no, no. Sometimes it feels like the world's on your shoulder. Everyone's leaning on you. Aquarius. No, I don't want to give you that message, but I don't know why that song popped into my head. Maybe that is a message for some of you Aquariuses. But this is a love, relationship, evolution, a relationship love evaluation for February 2022 for all the charming Aquariuses out there. The smooth talking criminals out there. I'm just kidding. I joke. But yeah, hi Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, male, female, he, she, they, all that great stuff. So let's get a 5-card spread with clarifying cards for Aquarius for love and relationships for February. Some Aquarians feeling broken hearted out there. We're gonna fix that. We're gonna fix that. We're gonna fix that. We're gonna fix it. Don't worry. Don't you worry. We're gonna fix it. We're gonna fix it. We're gonna fix it right now. We're gonna fix it. We're gonna fix it right now. We're gonna mend that broken heart. We're gonna find a place to start. We're gonna do this all right now. We're gonna make it happen somehow. All my Aquariuses, if you're with me in the house. I'm sorry. All right, let's get a advice. Ooh. So silly. Okay. What are these messages? Maybe it's an extra message. Definitely a decision. Definitely. I can. Alright, and the bottom of the deck, Aquarius, we have the Hierophant. The Hierophant. A Hierophant. The Hierophant. Whatever. The Philanthropant. The Pope. The Pope Roger. Okay. Aquarius, I'm having fun with you. I hope you're having fun. Alright, so let's get down to it. First off, I think you're this King of Swords energy. Aquarius, you're a very studious, intelligent person. You know what you want to know, and you go out and you find out. But sometimes what you find out leads to a broken heart. But I know I'm being funny, but if you are feeling brokenhearted, like, I'm just trying to make you laugh. Don't be brokenhearted. Like, get out of this energy. Like, it broke, it tore, it fell away, it stabbed you. Haul it out. Let's move on. I'm not trying to diminish your pain or take away from it, but I'm saying that you've got things you want to be doing that you really love. You've got ideas, Aquarius. And this Six of Wands says to me that you're going to have victory. Yes, it might come at a little bit of a battle, but you are moving uphill. Your lover is a Nine of Pentacles. So you've got your eye on this catch, and they are building this Eight of Pentacles. So that says to me that they're working on something very important to them. The type of work that they love to do, work of passion. This is not the boring work you do because you need money. This is the work you love to do. You don't even call it work sometimes. It's like, but it is work. It's a great work. It takes up your time. In some cases, when you have this much passion, you'll do more work for free than you ever would for money. That doesn't mean that you shouldn't get paid. So this Nine of Pentacles entrepreneur energy, they know what they want. They have mastered themselves. See how they have this falcon on her gloved hand? So she comes prepared. She understands how to use the world, the tools thereof, to train elements in to help her. This Nine of Pentacle gate, maybe she's waiting for a love letter for this bird to deliver. Meet me in the garden. I'm in the garden. Okay, so your lover is in the garden. That's cute to think about. Okay, Aquarius, male or female, your lover wants to be in the garden with you. However, they're really preoccupied with this work of passion. They feel they have to accomplish, they have to succeed, they have to do whatever they're building. And that could be with you in your home, or if you're not together, it could just be they're busy with work or school or education or something. And maybe that comes in a bit of Two of Swords between you two. The relationship, it's like, you know, this like between, and it's like not knowing where you belong or where you gotta go. You kind of know what your passion is, but you just don't know who to work with, where to move, what to do. Like, you just don't have that idea yet. So you're teeter-tottering in between. That could be your energy or your lover's energy or other relationships in the environment. But it is in the position paired with the Six of Pentacles. So your relationship is all about working together and having equal give and take. Is there equal give and take? Because maybe that's why you're having a hard time making up your mind. That doesn't mean that if there hasn't been equal give and take, just hightail out of here. It means, hi, like, hello. It means talk about what it is. So that way, they can make up their mind. Are you full of it, or do you have some merit here? And then you can be like, oh, I don't know, am I full of it, or I guess I have merit? And then they can be like, okay, let's do this. So You know what I'm trying to say? That was really stupid. But you know what I'm trying to say here. It's like sometimes you gotta have that communication. You gotta get into it in order to make up your mind. But that's okay, because once you have equal give and take and you iron out the details and you know who's doing what and what's what and what to expect, and the Hierophant here is committedness. It's about committing to education, institution, marriage, family, relationships. It's commitment. And here in the advice, I have the Wheel of Fortune. So it can go either way. It can go up, down. You can win some days, lose some days. But ultimately, if you want to manifest better days more frequently, stay in a happier, better vibration. And you can go back and watch Cappy's reading, because that one was really long, going into about how negativity can really affect relationships. And a lot of that reading was typically about that. So I'd give it a watch if that's something you want to know about. But also the advice here is the Emperor. And the Emperor knows his stuff. He knows what he will invest in, what he won't invest in. He knows he's a strong authority figure, like the father figure, masculine energy, and paired with this Wheel of Fortune says to me that you are the master. You're the one that spins that wheel. You're the one that anticipates where it'll stop. Are you hoping for lucky number 7, or are you hoping for, or do you want the whatever kind of bad option there is? It's like, don't be anticipating the worst, because then when the worst happens, it's like you spent all this time thinking the worst, and then now you gotta be bad too. So it's like you may as well enjoy it while the wheel's spinning, because even if it does land on something bad this time, at least you had fun and excitingness while it was spinning. It's not always about the end result, but yes, some things are about the end result, like, obviously, but emotionally, you want to be this strict emperor and go for what you want in life, but at the same time, you have to be soft enough and fluid enough to actually be able to accept what comes to you. Because even the worst things that come to us are blessings in disguise, and we don't know it when it's happening to us. But it sounds cliche, but as time goes on, that triggered a learning process within us. And sometimes you get inspiration based on that learning progress. And between the outcome and the advice, I have temperance. So for me, that says balance. It says mixing the right elements coming together. Again, I really like that with the with you being the King of Swords. Maybe there has been a bit of brokenheartedness with your relationships in the past. So again, go watch Cappy's reading if you want a little bit like more negativity and things like that, how that affects your relationships, how differences can affect your relationships. But regardless of where you are politically or whatever, you know what I mean? And sometimes even being in a long-term relationship, now all of a sudden you could be on opposite ends of political stuff. So whatever brokenheartedness is going on, you're going to get communication for yourself for you to move on to your success, Aquarius. And they are also working on that. And they are perhaps a little more preoccupied right now. And then you're wondering, like, maybe that's hurting your self-esteem. But don't. Like, keep doing you. Like, keep finding ways to fill your days with as much of you and happiness and your talents and building your skills. Do something new, something challenging, something that'll really make you feel good that you've accomplished. With the Six of Pentacles, give and take. Know when it's time to play, and know when it's time to work, and know when it's time to rest. Definitely watch your commitments. Not like watch them, like don't commit, but like just understand that whenever you do commit to, maybe it's not like, oh, commit to a lover, like the big commitment. I just mean small commitments. It could mean that, but it could also mean smaller commitments. Like, you know, don't overcommit to something or over-expect something, and then when it doesn't happen, you just, like, gonna be a mean emperor about it, and instead just kind of be like, well, even though the wheel didn't favor me, I'm going to make my own luck. Like the emperor is gonna make his own luck. He's gonna make sure that there's something to eat, that there's something to do, or some joy to be had. He's not gonna sit there and not be entertained. The wheel goes funny. It's no big to him. The right type of emperor, anyway. There could be the negative aspect, but I don't want to go into the negative aspect. But the negative aspect would be someone that's strict, in a very dominating sense. So watch dominance in your relationship. Try to have equal give and take. See, instead of this strict emperor always on the throne, sometimes you gotta kneel, stand, or be in between to receive and give knowledge, information, resources, etc. And for the final outcome, I have this Ace of Wands, this beautiful new beginning of passion, and it takes time. Like these candles are burning at different times. So the passion is always burning, but at different times of our lives, depending on the wheel and things like that, fate, it can feel like our passion's more burnt out or more full. So that's why vision, and I like this card, Ten of Pentacles. A lot of my readings had this for February. Is success. It means if you can conquer your passion, conquer your worries, conquer all that stuff, if you can literally visualize what you want and keep moving, no matter what you're seeing in the Wheel of Fortune, fate, no matter what you get out of that wheel, you gotta believe in yourself, in your vision, in your love, and what that is. And you have to share that with your lover, make that known. Because that's the only way they're not mind readers, always, or we shouldn't expect our lovers to be. If they do that sometimes, great. That's even more beautiful. But sometimes we do have to co-create. We do have to come together and work out something for romance, for love. So Aquarius, love and relationships for February 20. You're not alone, Aquarius. Isolation, physical connection, community. Lots of people got this card. You're not alone. Well, another one. Star Brothers. Force energy, protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. And weight of the world, boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. Alright, we'll do those three. Alright, let's do weight of the world. Weight of the world. Boundaries. Let it go. It's not yours to carry, Aquarius. So let go of what's not working right. Let go of the unpleasant thoughts. Let go of skepticism. Let go of all that. Allow yourself to be happy in every moment. And allow yourself to be surprised when you're either proven right or wrong by your intuition. Like, you don't have to always control everything. Like, let go of control issues. Boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. You don't need to carry it all. You're no good to anyone if you're running on empty and bogged down by the weight of the world. This card is a reminder to look after your own well-being before anyone else's, to stop carrying the world's problems on your shoulders, to put your own oxygen mask on first. In these changing times, it's hard not to feel overwhelmed by the state of the planet. However, you can't take on its problems from a place of energetic depletion. This card is thanking you for caring so much. You want to build a better world and ease the road for others, and that's incredible. But the way you've been doing so is likely unsustainable. This isn't to say excuse me, my mouth's dry. My lips are really dry. I should drink water when I do these. The planet needs you to be. This isn't to say you should switch off to the world's problems and become unconscious. Rather, it's a call to establish clear boundaries so you're not constantly taken out energetically. The planet needs you to be healthy both physically and emotionally. So instead of digesting the news or reaching for your phone, as soon as you wake up, show up first to a nourishing practice such as a meditation, soul inquiry, deep breathing, or exercise in nature. Once you're in a state of grace and your inner well is full, you can face the day, the state of the world, and care for others, and at the day's end, take an energetic shower by emptying out anything that's not yours to carry. You can pick it up again the next morning, if you so choose, but give yourself time and space to rejuvenate and rest. What are you carrying that isn't even yours? Let it go, Aquarius. If it's weighing you down, you can't fly, and we want to fly high. We're high flyers around here. You're not alone. You're not alone. Isolation, physical connection, and community. The older the soul, the deeper the cave. Many starseeds and old souls enjoy their own company. Spending time alone can be comforting and necessary for their vitality, as it allows them to commune with their soul and fill up their energetic resources, especially if they have an underactive or open root chakra or find it hard being human. Many starseeds find it more nourishing to retreat than to spend their time in meaningless conversations and relationships. However, we must remember that we're not here to go about this life alone. Humans are pack animals, and we all need love, company, and support of others, both emotionally and physically. In our increasing online world, we can be connected to more people and yet feel more alone and isolated than ever. There's still so much we don't know about the energetic side effects of things like social media. With so many people knowing our news, what is it doing to our auric field? Commonly, we find ourselves in constant conversation, yet lacking the genuine connection of physical community and touch. The main message of this card is to step out of your cave and physically reach out to those in your life, to replenish when you need to, but not isolate yourself. This could be seeing friends and family who live nearby, or having a regular catch-up walk with someone. In what ways can you open yourself up to the people who are physically in your life, those you truly know? How can you reach out to people in your life physically? Okay, so with this isolation, pandemic, I mean, getting alone time is it's easy to come by nowadays. You get too much alone time. So, find a way to connect, Aquarius. Find a way to have something physical. I mean, it could be hard when people with all the social stigmas going around now, but again, it's about sometimes having maybe online chat dates or something like that to kind of, or energy, protection, loyalty, safety, trust. You really want to know you're protected, and you're in a protected space when you're online, to a certain degree. Loyalty and safety and trust. You want to decipher if these are loyal, safe, trustworthy people in your relationships, in love. And, this is an Aquarius that wants to build an amazing, happy life and have money and love. An intelligent relationship. You know, these two birds, they're guided by this statue and the intuition, and they return to the statue to deliver a message to this man praying at the statue. And they travel both directions under the sun. So it's a card of being very balanced. You're searching for your people, your relationships, the people you love, the people who love you, the ones you value, the ones that value you, Aquarius. So let's give this one a read. Let's give it a read, shall we? It would help if I remembered. Star Brothers. Alright, Star Brothers. Don't worry, we all Star Brothers. We just go about it different. Star Brothers. Hey, brother. There's an endless road to rediscover. Hey, sister. Do you still believe in love, I wonder? Oh, if the sky is falling down for you, there's nothing in this world I wouldn't do. So find your star people. Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, trust. You're more protected than you can imagine. It's safe to open the back of your heart. You're being called to be open to receive a new level of support now, from those in your life and from the benevolent beings you're connected with. Through ancestral patterning, current life traumas, and past life karmic impressions, many of us have become mistrustful and suspicious of loyalty and have blocks when it comes to receiving support. I feel you there, Aquarius, don't worry. Either you or your relationships. Learned that we need to go at life alone. I know, sometimes you do, but sometimes you really gotta let people in. That it's not safe to let our guard down and our heart open. That the world isn't a friendly place. The Star Brothers want you to have a new experience of life on Earth. They want you to feel deeply secure and safe, even if you're going through a difficult time. They want you to hand over your fears to them, to see them as opportunities to let in more love. They're guiding you to stay open to receiving a greater level of support than you can ever imagine, both in this world and beyond. To call in your team of loyal protectors and supporters, both physically and energetically. They want you to learn to soften through life's ups and downs, and to learn to open your heart, especially when it most wants to harden. How can you open yourself up to receiving more love, more support? Yes, watch Cappy's reading. It's like, because that's more of the negative aspect, but it's definitely like, when you feel the most upset, that's when you have to show the most love. I know it sounds contradictory, and it pretty much is. But what's wrong with contradiction? It's part of nature, it's part of life. Things need to be contradictive. Otherwise, we wouldn't have contrast. And if we didn't have contrast, well then, the world we know would be void. There'd be nothing. There'd be no light, no dark, no shapes, no colors, not a single thing. So, yes, it all comes with the good, and it all comes with the bad, but remember the good. We have to believe that what we're committing to, that what we're doing, and what we're manifesting is going to be our ace of wands, our passion. It's going to bring us material success. And it comes with being a balanced manifester, someone who uses the law of attraction to get what they want by working diligently, active waiting, active conquering, act of enjoying until you get it. You know, avoiding brokenheartedness. Letting us be balanced through temperance so that we can get through the fates of the Wheel of Fortune. And ultimately, we are safe, we are protected, we have guidance, we have love, we have relationships, and we are in control of how we see them. You know, I'm sure an emperor is not pleased with all his subjects, but when they come to visit him in court, like, you know, he will be nice to them. He'll be studious. He'll do the right thing. So if you haven't done the right thing lately, this could be an opportunity to do the right thing. And often, I'm the type of person, the minute I do the wrong thing, I realize that. I'm like, oh, I learned my lesson. So it's like, sometimes you have to learn the rough way. And sometimes you can be blessed to the gods to learn without even doing it. Or without even experiencing it. But don't knock either, or in between, or the people that just study about it. Because everybody has a perspective that helps the perspective of that demographic of perspectives. It's not their perspective matters more for people with more experience. It's just their perspective matters for them, for the people that share their level of that perspective pertaining to that. That's what I mean about don't be, like, watch what you post, like I said in Capricorn's reading. Like, don't be, like, making an ass of yourself by making it seem like you're, you know, in a niche or talking about something that you don't know about or that you really don't have the interest for. It's just a shock factor. You just want to share it. Or, you know, like, careful on how you're affecting people with your energy, because that does affect relationships big time. It affects how they see you, if they like you. If you're a smiling, happy person, it makes people easier to be around you. And does that mean, oh, I gotta be fake? Well, no, it's just that everybody has a niceness within them, shouldn't they? And it's like, if you like someone, you will put your best foot forward, wouldn't you? So if you're not, people notice, and it's not gonna be as nice to be around you if you're not in a good mood or if you're not liking what you're around. So make sure you're liking what you're around. Like, don't be around other things expecting people to change for you when you could be changing for yourself or who you're around. So I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I'm just trying to say here's the extra perspectives, Aquarius, and I care about you. I want you to not be all up in your mind. I don't want you feeling brokenhearted. I want you to be enjoying whatever day, wherever this meets you, I want you to enjoy the day. I want you to get out. I want you to go for a walk. I want you to do something that will just make you feel good. I myself, I have to motivate myself like that all the time. I have to just push myself to do it. But then once I'm doing it, it's like, I love that. And it's like I find all these reasons to love it. I'm like, well, why didn't I just do this more often? Because sometimes it's just hard. Your brain doesn't think right when you're clogged, when you're stuck up in your head. Like, sometimes you got to walk and get the juices and the blood flowing in your body to wake up that brain. Get the system flowing, you know? Like, say you're a computer. You gotta load that interface. You gotta load that video. You gotta upload, you know? So I'm just giving the cards a really good shuffle so I can have a good read for Pisces, this last one I gotta do. But I am going to give you a singing bowl meditation. So, un momento. I'm just going to give these a final little shuffle. Breathe in deeply now, Aquarius. Breathe in. Breathe Breathe in. Breathe out. Aquarius, you are loved. You are so valued. If your heart feels empty, allow yourself to feel full now. Imagine the most happiest moment in your life, or something you enjoy to look at. Visualize and allow yourself to be happy with it as if it is right in front of you, as if it is not just a passing image in your mind, as if it is real, because you are real. And thoughts and things you think and feel are part of you. They're valid. When you hurt, they hurt with you. When you love, they love with you. When you are afraid, they are there to make you feel safe. And when you feel safe, you can share that love. So on your worst days, fear not. Smile when there's nothing to smile about. Allow yourself to radiate with joy. And as it affects others and makes them happy, their happiness will gift you back and make you happy with them. It all takes the first step forward. You're a beautiful person, Aquarius, in both body, mind, and soul. Thank you, Aquarius, for receiving this reading, for spending your time with me. I appreciate you. And when you are stressed, return to this moment. And remember, you can choose to take back your power and to be happy. A deep breath in. And a deep breath out. A deep breath in, Aquarius. A deep breath out. All right. So, Aquarius, if you love this reading or like this reading, give it a big thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, comment. I'd love to hear from you guys. This is like a sense of community. It gives us an opportunity to be friends to each other, to spend time with different people. So be careful what you share, but share the best of you. Make sure people are getting the best of you this February 2022. Make sure, and this whole year, put your best self forward. Be your best self. Do your best. And the world then does its best for you in return. So, with that, I love you, Aquarius. Stay strong, stay safe, stay awesome. You're amazing. You are loved. And I will see you next time.